Hey y'all, it's Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel. And if you're wondering why I have Minnie Mouse ears on my head, it's because I'm talking about our Disney vacation that we're going to take. And I just want to talk to y'all about planning it and what I did and what surprised me, like kind of confused me a little bit. But basically I called back in August of last year and I reserved a vacation in May, and we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary in April. And I did it in May because my husband's sister is graduating college and we wanted to go see her too, and my husband didn't think that he could get leave in April and in May. So we decided to do it all at once. We're going to North Carolina first and then we're going to Disney. Here, and then he's on the monitor in there. It's charging, but he fell asleep in the car and I tried to lay him down. But yeah, so I booked it in August and then they sent me this thing in the mail. It has your name right here, but I blocked it out. It came with something else too, I think, but mainly it came with the book, and I really didn't read over it, and I wish I would have, because it was just so far out, and like, I wanted to do it 180 days before we left, because that's when you can do your dining, so I wanted to book it way in advance. I just wanted to make sure I could get good rates or whatever, but one thing that I didn't do is wait for military rates to come out for that year, so the original number that he gave me was not going to be our real number. But you do have to put a $200 down deposit if you do make a reservation with Disney. I don't know, that's always $200, like if you're staying on property, or just $200 because for the length we're staying. I mean, I really don't know, but that's what you have to do. But anyways, they send you this little thing in the mail, and then first page is your reservation stuff over here. I'm not going to show you that, but it's just like talking about Walt Disney World. And the second page is like magic bands. And then it talks about My Disney Experience, which I'll get into, the app, and magic band colors and how you can use them. But basically, in Fast Pass Plus, and things about your hotel and everything, and dining, and what to do at each park, and what has Fast Pass Plus, and like what doesn't, downtown Disney area, water parks. So it kind of just goes through things at Disney. Like we don't have our tickets, so maybe on this page, I don't know if this is included, but it's like, don't have your tickets yet. Like, talks about tickets, because when I bought it we didn't have our tickets, because one, the military discount tickets were unavailable, and two, we were waiting for our taxes to get back because we wanted to, we were paying all cash, we didn't want to put anything on credit. So that's that. But then it also tells you your dining plan at the end. We originally had the deluxe dining plan, which is 3 table meals a day, and we realized that we weren't going to be eating that much food or wanting to eat that much food. The guy kind of convinced me and said that to do that, like if we wanted to use 2 tickets, because some restaurants are 2 food ticket thing, like table services, so they have like 2 quick service meals, a snack, and maybe that's it. And then they have another one which is table service, a snack, and a quick service, and then they have the deluxe, which is 3. I don't think there's a 2, there might be now, I don't know, there might be a 2 quick service and a sit down, and then there's 3 table services if you just want that. But I don't know. But anyway, so it talks about your dining plan that you choose. We choose this one, then we switch to the 1 quick service, 1 snack, 1 sit down, because we didn't really think we were going to, we're not going to be eating a sit down table usually for lunch and dinner like that. That's a lot, and we're not using 2 tickets. My husband didn't want to, he didn't want to do like a special fancy dinner, which is okay. I was kind of bummed because I really wanted to do the Canadian place, but it's okay. Maybe we'll do it another time. But yeah, this book is really cool. I kind of wish I looked at it, to be honest. And they also have this memory maker thing, which I don't think we're gonna do. Probably take our own pictures, probably vlog it instead. That's just us. And we're not really doing it for the kids. It's mainly for me and my husband, or for Emmett. And then it also tells you what to do next. So you have to make a My Disney Experience. I already had one online. That's another thing you do whenever you're done booking your hotel. And so the next thing that I did is in November, I did our dining. And they say you could have done it at 12 midnight, the 180 days out. I didn't do that because, well, I did. I tried it and it didn't work. So I woke up at 6. That's what they told us to do. Wake up at 6 online or 7 over the phone and make your reservation. So me and my husband wrote down all the places we were going to go, wanted to do. We looked at all these menus. We talked about everything. One restaurant we didn't get into was T-Rex. They had a 4:30 and 9:30, and then by the time I talked to my husband what time you wanted to do, they were all gone. So we went to a hotel instead called Boma. And then also Saturday and Sunday we're going to Universal, and we are eating on Disney property. We're eating at 2 resorts Saturday and Sunday, so we figured, that's another thing, like we figured we'll just use our dining plan to sit down somewhere to eat. Like I said, he didn't want to use a 2-ticket place, which is fine. And now it's really kind of too late because we're past 60 days out. That's nothing I really can do about it. Whatever. So we decided to do that. So we're eating. And then I had this revelation. Okay, so I made my dining reservations, right? And then the military rates came out, and I called, and I think I called in December. I'm not sure. I called and I said, hey, I'm a military member, I need the military discount. And this is how it works with Disney. If you stay at a value resort, which is usually like less than $100, but I know off the top of my hand, Pop Century, All-Star, and Art of Animation are the valued resorts at Disney. There might be another one. But I really want to stay at Art of Animation. But I found out that for military, if you go on the Disney website and look at military discounts, the hotel, which I didn't even know they did a hotel discount, to be honest. I had to look this all up because I was kind of shocked. Because I was looking, that's why I picked a moderate resort. We were staying at the Port Orleans too, because I was like, I don't really want to go too crazy with money, like stay somewhere super expensive that's $200, $300, $400 a night, and if we had to pay out of pocket. So I found out that there is a military discount for hotel, because you can also stay at Shades of Green, which is by rank for all military members, so you can stay on property. And I really want to stay on property because I wanted a Magic Band. that's the honest truth. So, anyways, that's how they do it. So you get 10% at like value resorts, except Art of Animation. It's only for the suite. So I really want to stay at Art of Animation because that's a new hotel. I've never stayed there before. And then I found out it's a suite. I was like, I don't really want to be paying a suite. We don't really need 2 rooms. I kind of thought about it, but I was like, I mean, it makes sense if more people are staying with us, and they're not. So got that. I was like, well, I could not get the military discount, or I could stay somewhere nicer and get the military discount. So there's moderate, which is more, I think it's more like downtown Disney hotels, and hotels that are not like super close to parks. And then there's like deluxe, which is like Fort Wilderness. I think that might be deluxe, and Polynesian and Grand Floridian and Contemporary, like the more higher end ones. So you get 20% off at moderate, and then deluxe you get 30%. So if you spend more, you get more off, which is kind of cool. So I asked my husband, I was like, do you want to stay at like Animal Kingdom, which is a deluxe, for what a non-military discount place would be at Port Orleans? And he said, no, we'll just stay and get the discount, which I'm happy we are, because we're in a good hotel. It's downtown Disney area, so that's kind of closer to Universal. And so that way we're not going to be traveling like 30 minutes out of our way to go to Universal to like 15 minutes away. So it's exciting. And it's more of like a chiller park. And when I told the guy, because I was like, I'm trying to figure out a hotel, and he's like, yeah, you can stay here. It's really quiet, especially if it's just you and your husband for a while. You know, it's more like low-key hotel. And I've stayed there for my 15th birthday. I asked to go to Disney, and that's where my parents booked a hotel. And it's really nice, and it is really quiet. But there's no monorail system. It's the buses, and sometimes the buses can be slow, but you can drive because you get free parking if you stay on property too. So I booked hotel and dining, and I did the military discount rate, and that dropped us down, and changed our dining plan, so that dropped us down a lot. And then in February, or March, it was March, I finally got our tickets, and that was kind of interesting to me. It's a ticket certificate. I can probably show you. Hold on. I don't think normal Disney ticket, which I'll show you. You buy a ticket through Disney normally, it's gonna look like this. This is from my Not So Scary ticket. I kept it because I'm weird and I keep things. And then it's gonna have this like QR code on the back. Sorry, it's so shiny. So you can like link it to, if you have the app, it's super easy to link it. That's how we linked them when we went to Mickey's Not So Scary. So you just scan your code, or you can, there's this number down at the bottom. Go ahead and steal it, it's not valid. It's right down here, there you go. Right down there that you plug into your computer, and then you sync your tickets. That's super easy. We're going through the military discount tickets. There's nothing crazy on here. They're exchange certificates. So basically, in order to get like your ticket, you go to a ticket booth, like a transportation ticket center, and transportation ticket center, if you don't know, Walt Disney is where you park to go to Magic Kingdom. They have ferries, they have a monorail. If you're staying on property, there might be direct buses to Magic Kingdom, but a lot of people go to Transportation Ticket Center because you can go to Animal Kingdom from there, or in Hollywood Studios or Epcot from there, or Magic Kingdom. But if you're driving from like the area or the airport, or not really the airport, but like from the area, that's where you usually go park for Magic Kingdom. So anyways, they give you these, you have to show your military ID, and then you get these. You get a ticket. But if you're staying on property, the girl said, and your Magic Bands are basically your ticket, so you don't really need a ticket. But I don't know, I might still go get one. But that's how you get the military ticket, because you have like these certificates, and you actually need to get your ticket. So, but this was really hard to link. It gives you an option online for military tickets, but I was just having a really hard time finding what I was looking for. So I called, and a girl did it for me, so that was super easy. So she linked my tickets, and then 60 days at midnight, this one was midnight, I was able to book fast passes, and I was kind of confused about it. I guess I didn't do enough research. I am a huge researcher, but I just was like, whatever. I thought I knew enough about it, but FastPass Plus, you can only do 3, which I knew, but at the same park. I was banking on doing a FastPass at Animal Kingdom, and then 2 more at Magic Kingdom, or 2 at Animal Kingdom and 1 at Magic Kingdom. That was kind of a bummer for me. And then one of my favorite rides, Soarin', is actually going to be under reconstruction, which I think I read, but I forgot, so I was bummed about that. And yeah, so that was definitely interesting. And then it says you can go to the FastPass kiosk that same day and book them, so I'm not sure. I remember when I was on the app, my Disney Experience app, that I could book them that same day at the park, but there was nothing available. So, but this is the My Disney Experience app, this one right here. If it'll focus. Let's back it out of the shot, or back it up, it'll focus. Alright, there you go. That's the My Disney Experience app. And we're gonna click it. There you go. But it basically, I'm not like logged in, but it basically has like your plans, your reservations, what to do. Oh, here it goes, it'll let me in. You know, what we wanted to do. You can have where restrooms are, you can have wait times, you can have park times, you can have a bunch of stuff. It's really, really cool, and something if you have a smartphone, it works with all phones, but it's really neat to do and have. So yeah, but I'm like Cinderella or whatever, so it's really cool, and you have like payment methods and stuff. So we owe 30 days before you leave. You owe your whole balance on your thing, so we have to pay that soon. And then Magic Bands come 30 days too before you leave. But in order to get the military discount, they told us that when you check into your hotel, you have to show your military ID, or else you have to pay more money. So you can call and say I'm in the military, and you think you're going to get a good rate just because you say that. Well, you're not. You have to show your ID. You have to show proof. So make sure you bring your military ID with you if you're in the military and you're staying on property and all that stuff. That's a good idea. I'll be doing lots of things. I hope this video is not too long. I filmed it a couple times because I feel like I just talk about everything. But I'm really, really excited, and it should be fun. But I just want to talk about my process and everything that's been going on. So we picked our Magic Band colors, so they'll ship in April, and then pay everything off, and then that'll be like the official, yay, like it's done, like we're going, and I'm so excited. But yeah, alright, jump in real quick. I also wrote down a bunch of things on pieces of paper, kind of what I needed to do and when things were due and when to do your dining. So they gave me, some people were like, well, count backwards, and some people would actually give me like a date. So like for dining, I wrote down either it could be this day at midnight or this day at 6 a.m. and it was a 6 a.m. one. And then Fast Passes was the date they gave me at midnight. So I just saw that. I wrote like everything down. I wrote a reservation number down. I wrote just a lot of things down. So but it tells you, you know, and then if you're doing a dining plan, you know, gratuities not included, so make sure you write that. But I did write everything down. I have all my dates in the planner, where we're going and stuff, and when we're eating. So planning and writing things down is definitely a big plus when you're planning your vacation. I can tell you where we're eating if you're really curious. Well, this is another thing. We get 4 passes with the Disney military, and if you're, we were going to save one, and I was like, why don't we just go to a park that night and eat, or go during the day somewhere, like, and then go check into our hotel and go to, we're going to Epcot that night, because Epcot always has the greatest food. I'm like, let's just, like, use our pass, like, we're there, let's just use it, like, I don't want to think of another stressful thing to do another time, so. In Universal, we get 3 passes. We're only using 2, so we'll have an extra one to go. I just didn't want to think of 2. Like, oh, we have to go to Disney, and then we have to go to... Like, I just wanted to just have one thing going on. Thanks for watching, but don't forget to like this video if you're a big Disney lover. And you can comment below if you're going or have gone or your experience or whatever. But thanks for watching.